audio everywhere?
I think so.
Oh, because you had to click on the game, right?
Yeah, I got to click over here. Let me make sure we sound good.
Good.
We sound gravy good.
I hope
All right.
so.
I'm a clone. Hopefully you see some people in the stream. What's up, everybody? Oh, I see it over here.
Oh, it's still titled
starting.
the 100K stream.
No.
No, it's not.
The music?
Never mind. I'm lying.
But it may be.
No,
Yeah, there you go.
it is. There it is.
All right. What's up, people?
I found
I
everybody.
see the health is a little low. Make sure you mute over there.
Yeah.
Oh, we
What?
do sound good, though. Cool.
Cute.
What's up, everybody?
What up, what up, what up, Mac Welch? Ismael, Pisandro,
come when I
Alec
click it-
Tynan. I killed everyone's names today.
That's all right. Oh. By the way, just
Hurlers
before the
and
stream
Tynan.
started, we heard our T-Series droid, our tactical droid, yell at us.
Yeah.
Say that it's all our fault.
It probably was. What up, everybody?
What's up, everybody? Well, on Felucia, we're playing. We're probably gonna play for like an hour,
Yeah.
and then what do you call it? We're gonna do some of this new game mode action.
Hello,
On the
hello.
beautiful, beautiful Felucia.
I know, I'm a little sad.
come
I
over
saw
here.
some people were like
'Cause I can't-
streaming them.
I can't see nobody.
I saw some people were
What's up,
streaming
everybody?
Felucia this weekend. And
Oh, really?
we were out playing actual real life Felucia.
Oh yeah, we played Airsoft. Oh, I can show them. Where's
Oh, it's
Where's the
nasty.
camera? Way over here.
Yeah, it's way over there.
You can't see
Oh,
it. You have it on
no.
your phone.
I have it on my phone.
Go ahead
It's
and grab
nasty,
it.
nasty.
I got lit up playing Airsoft a couple times.
Oh boy.
For anybody interested in Airsoft, it does not hurt at all. If you played paintball, paintball's way worse. But Airsoft is perfectly fine. Nothing was painful except for one guy with this like, he became like a legend. Our whole team was
This is
scared of
kind of
him.
graphic.
That's all right.
All right, warning. This is graphic. Close your eyes if you don't want to look. Let me see.
Hey, what's up, everybody who came chatting today? These are days that
It is so
France.
nasty.
Oh, look, your dad's watching. He's
Hi, Dad.
in a...
Oh,
what is it,
he's in Panama. Yeah, yeah.
Oh, shit, that's cool.
Yeah, my parents went to visit Ecuador, so they're actually in Panama right now, and they're going to be boarding a flight to come back home tonight.
Ooh, the stream quality
Have a
looks
safe flight,
really
Dad.
weird.
Because you have to
Yeah,
get...
really. Yeah, that means you made it out, though.
Yeah, you
Out
made
of the
it.
Amazon.
Wait, is Mom with you?
Yeah, that's true.
That's the question.
That was the real question. What do you got here?
How would
what's up,
Dathomir work as a possible map?
Shay the Bear? Well, they would have a whole bunch of Rancors. That'd be cool as hell. Which I think we're going to redo the Rancor video for Halloween.
Yes.
Halloween vibe.
We're thinking of redoing a bunch of the species,
Spooky
and like
species.
adding spooky species because it's October and it's scary, and so yeah.
And of course, let us know if if anything's bad. If the gameplay's bad, I can't fix that, sadly.
Yeah.
Oops.
Yeah, and we are on Felucia.
We're on Felucia, but yeah, you're saying Dathomir. Dathomir to have a whole bunch of Rancors, and they got the crazy Rancors. Still only in Legends, I think, but what a cool way to introduce them. Video games are often the cool way to sneak in some Legends lore. Greedy Greedo just subscribed. That's pretty funny.
Oh, welcome.
Greedy Greedo. Welcome, everybody.
Let's see what we got.
And Shea Bear, so glad you can make it to a stream.
We got a. What about a Jedi
oh,
Temple
shit.
raid mode,
Sorry.
younglings and all?
I was reading the chat.
Only if you can raid as Anakin.
That's true, like a horde mode, like from Gears of War. Just thousands of little kids are coming, and they might get you with their little lightsabers, but you know, it's just a numbers game. That'd be pretty funny.
Oh.
By the way, the graphics on this are so insane.
An internet user asked, "Hey Meta, I have a question. What do you think of the Jedi Temple guards?"
I think they're cool. What else? Think about them like what? Like they're not as cool as Imperial guards. Well, I don't know. That would be
I
something
mean,
to
there's
see.
also more of them than the Imperial guards.
Yeah, I guess we don't really see either of them in action enough. Jesus, what is going on behind me? Oof, we gotta warm up, folks. Some
I
of you guys,
feel like the Temple Guard was their own, like, mini...
the lightsabers are cool.
Yeah, that's true. I feel like, I guess I always feel like it's hinted that there's, like, levels of Temple Guard.
Yeah, I know, right? Somebody's gotta rule over them. We never understood who that was.
Yeah, like, there's different
Pause it
ones for
over
different
here.
stuff.
Hold
Oh
on.
no, what are you doing?
I just want to pause it over here. That way, the
Oh.
ultimate bandwidth is going to the streamy stream. Yeah, obviously the Temple Guards had some of the cooler stuff. They're training. I mean, they're technically Jedi, and I guess an elite form of a Jedi. I don't know. I never understood. Is it worse? Is it lame to be a Temple Guard? Is that like, you know, you weren't badass enough to go out into the real world, and you're just stuck there? I think it's the opposite. I think you're so badass that you
Yeah.
get to be able to just defend the temple. Oh, it's the bastard up there.
Oh, someone asked, so, because we all
Oh.
know that your favorite is the Droideka, but if you had to
Oh.
pick a second favorite.
Commando. Especially how he plays in this game. That's true. Damn it, why am I a clone? No offense, my clone brothers. But you just made me really sad to realize I'm a clone. Because I'm not that good at the clone commando guy.
I'm sorry.
Which we're going to try him right now. See,
Oh,
why does it say
for the
equip
people that
cars?
haven't played Battlefront, we kind of took a break for like a year almost.
Ooh, and the saber tank.
We jumped back in because Felucia was being advertised and
Saber
the
tank.
Droideka had dropped. And we were like, oh, it's a bunch of like cool new stuff.
Yep.
So we came back and it's better.
Yeah, I
admit.
see somebody saying, the thing about buying it. Oh.
Yeah, it's honestly been a better experience now that like they've added a bunch of maps, they've
come on,
added
come
a
on.
bunch of like, I don't know, it feels better now. I don't know how to explain it.
I don't know how to tell this thing.
The only thing I wish that they had was more interactions between like different players. Because we played another EA game called Battlefield often, and a lot of time they have the medic, they have the, what is he called, the support. They have a bunch of different roles,
Yeah,
and so
everything
all the
interacts.
players have like it does not they have to, but it benefits them so much to interact with each other, and it benefits the team for them to interact with each other that it works out. And I'm a little. I kind of wish they would introduce classes like that, but it's probably too late at this point. They're gonna have to wait.
Yeah, they're not going to do it in
Battlefront
this.
3.
It's like the whole dynamic, but I know, yeah, maybe.
Well, I just feel like it's such a big component of the game to whether you have it or not. I feel like it's probably going to be like a Battlefield 3 consideration, or Battlefront 3. My bad.
Yeah. But I know, it's like, why couldn't you just make a Star Wars skin for Battlefield? Like, that sounds, lazy or whatever, but it would be better than this. Because it really is that teamwork. Well, you made the better point. You could play this alone.
Yeah.
There's no real...
Yeah, you can play...
What do you gain from being on a
uh,
squad in Battlefront? What do you get from, what do you get from playing a different class besides, like, for yourself? But in Battlefield, we'll be like, all right, I'm going to be Assault, and she's going to play Support, and then she can give me rockets. Or I'll be Assault, run in there, be stupid, get killed, and then she'll be Medic and heal me. Or if she wants to snipe, I can provide her more ammo as Support. All kinds of cool stuff. But Battlefield be lacking.
But maybe in Battlefront 3, because I'm sure that they're going to come out with the Battlefront 3.
Oh.
At least, they're going to have to at least
Yeah.
update it when the new PlayStation 5
Come on.
drops.
I know, right? What is the news on that? PS5? Anybody know news on the new consoles? Bastards.
It doesn't. We're on a computer
Separatists
now.
are murdering us, man. It's kind of crazy.
Let's see.
The Wampa on Hoth, yeah. I know, environmental stuff on Dathomir would be cool as hell.
They're asking, to Creature Cal asks, do you think hunt modes should be added to the game? Like hunting Wampa, Acklay, Rancor, Geonosian Arena?
Well, remember that, what was that game where you play as the monster?
Yeah, Rampage? Or no?
It was
Oh, no, Evolve.
Evolve, there you go. Yeah, what if there was
Yeah.
like a Star Wars type of Evolve
Yeah, like an
mode?
Evolve mode, where you get to play as the monster and there's a bunch of people trying to take you down.
Yeah. We never played it,
It would
but
be fun,
was
I
super
think, as long
interesting
as
game.
the people can't be Jedi.
I wonder
like,
how expensive it is. We could always try playing that for October.
Evolve?
Yeah, if it's like $5 or something on stream.
Oh, we gotta hope someone else is playing with us.
I know. Is anybody else still playing? Anybody know what happened to Evolve the game? Did
I'm
it just
pretty
die
sure
out? Did
just,
it
like,
devolve into nothingness?
slowly devolved.
It's just a goo now.
Let's see.
Oh, come on.
Doo-doo-doo. We need a Jedi versus Sith combat mode. Lightsabers only.
They do.
They do?
They got the hero mode.
Oh, yeah, I guess you can, like, change it so that you have, like, only Jedi versus
Yeah.
Sith modes. I'm sure, like, if you create a game mode, people would play. I don't know how that works. We don't have friends. We don't
No,
deal
I'm
with
saying that
people.
in the hero villains mode. Where
Oh,
you
like
play
you could-
as them right now.
Yeah, I know, but he's saying, like, exclusively to have only Jedi and Sith versus, like, with each other with lightsaber, going against each other with lightsabers only. And, like, I guess the Force and stuff, not including, like, Han and...
I know, but
I know, I mean, it's basically that.
basically.
But, like, that's what I was saying. They have all these options now where you can, like,
they're not pretty bad, y'all.
you can create
Pretty
a
tough
custom game.
Yeah, definitely. Rimworld. No, which is Rimworld?
No, I don't know.
I know Oddworld. The little guy, the little weird dude. What was he called? From Oddworld Fantasy
Oh.
World? And he would go around.
I don't remember what he's called,
with the
but
little
yeah.
feet. That was cool design. That's how you know, like, your world is really well designed. I only played that game a little bit, but it sticks in your head. It just looks so unique.
I saw my dad play it for a little bit.
Really? That's it? Have you
Yeah,
ever
yeah.
played?
He didn't get to play for long. I guess he didn't have a lot of time or something.
Yeah, it was like
and
a
then,
Game Boy game.
My mom wasn't crazy. Well, he had it for like the computer. Or
Yeah, I
something.
imagine it's probably a PC.
He had it for like the laptop, and then I think my mom wasn't that crazy about it.
I gotta be. Oh.
Sorry, Mom, putting you on blast. Have y'all ever considered playing Minecraft? You don't know how much I love playing
Yeah.
Minecraft. That's the problem.
We streamed it way back, I think. No.
On Twitch though. Those,
Oh yeah. Okay.
Those
okay.
are our like 2016 Twitch days.
Huh. Okay. Yeah. Yeah, I do love Minecraft. I look back on that like, man, you youngins out there, you better take advantage of your lack of, I don't know, needing to be an adult.
Future of Freeze, thank you for the awesome videos. Do you know what the DC in the clone weapon stands for, like DC 17?
Yeah, no, I don't think so. I don't know. I'm trying to remember. Anybody know in the comments? I don't think that it's ever like explained.
And then
Like a lot of the weapon
Fake
names.
Nuke is here.
Fake Nuke. What's
Great
up?
work on the Rebel Fleet video, by the way.
Oh,
Are you
thanks,
planning
I
on
know.
doing an equivalent for the Empire?
Yes. Look at that. Look how
Maybe
hard it is to
something
kill
about how
this.
it crumbled and how many resources each warlord had, or something like that.
Yeah. I know. I was thinking about the CIS one is sadly the hardest. When I was doing the how long it takes to build a Star Destroyer, there's kind of no details on the CIS stuff. So my first thought was I gotta make a CIS one, but the Imperial one could probably be done of good quality. I think the Rebels one is probably gonna be the best quality though, because we got the most info from Rebels. We don't have like an Imperial point of view TV show.
I know, which I think would be really cool.
Look at Dooku.
They
I'm gonna hit his
they
ass.
could do a show very like kind
Damn
of
it,
like
I missed him.
the Man on High Tower. I think that would be kind of interesting.
Yeah.
Because you would have like the rebels trying to infiltrate the Empire maybe, and the Empire trying to like constantly like
Oh
keep
my
them from
God.
getting in. I think it would be an interesting TV show to
Why,
watch.
stop
Because I would
deactivating.
also limit
Oh my
Force users and stuff like that. It would probably be a TV show just dealing with like people within the Star Wars universe. Exceptional people, but you know,
Yeah.
people. And then bye Shay the bear.
Shaded Bear.
And then they asked
Well, I'm gonna blow up.
who's better in fighting experience, Hera or Sabine?
Hera.
Yeah.
She's been in the rebellion since before 12 BBY, at least.
But Sabine was raised as a Mandalorian and went to the
Yeah, but she
Imperial.
worked.
But she got into the Imperial Academy.
That's true, but it's like Hera got the street smarts. She was actually out there doing it. Sabine, she's just younger too. I mean, I don't know. Even if they've both been active for the same amount of time, Hera's just older.
What
And think
up,
about being a
Medic Man?
rebel too. What's up, Medic Man?
Hello.
Being a rebel means you're at a disadvantage anyways. You gotta be more resourceful.
As far as hand-to-hand combat though, because I think that's really all they meant.
Oh, she said hand-to-hand combat?
I think, or in battle. I would assume that means hand-to-hand.
No, I think they mean starfighter pilots.
They said in fighting experience.
Well,
so
I guess
would
in
assume
shooting,
that's
too.
like, oh well, yeah, I guess it depends. Hand-to-hand combat, I would probably give it to Sabine.
Yeah, I know, me too. Just because you grow up getting beat up by your Mandalorian siblings. That'll probably stick. But, alright, so Sabine wins hand-to-hand, and Hera wins both in, like, accuracy.
Hera wins in experience too. Sadly, I mean, she just has age.
And as a
like,
pilot, too.
like you said, she has age on Sabine. I definitely think when Sabine is
Alright,
Hera's
stop.
age, though, she's gonna be kind of beastly.
OP.
A little bit.
It's all as the plot wills it.
Hello there,
Especially with
Esmeralda.
Rebels. I love Rebels, but, boy, they let the plot do whatever they want.
I'd love to see a show where it follows a unit of stormtroopers.
I know,
It would
just
be
like
cool.
a small, like, Band of Brothers, that old, like, History Channel show. That'd be pretty cool. I know, I'm trying to think what other, like, yeah, just like nitty gritty, just like on the best part of Solo. So many people were like outraged not watching Solo. I was like, come on, man. Just go watch those scenes. The like Mimban stuff is what people have been wanting to see forever.
Yeah. I don't know. I don't get the boycotting of something unless it's like.
Just pick it up later. Just don't go watch it in the theater. We
Yeah,
don't watch
like,
shit in the theater.
Yeah, I
Like
did
not
it-
on purpose, but
Well, some stuff on purpose. Like, for instance,
Yes.
the Lion King remake. I had zero intention of watching it. I might watch it later. I'm not boycotting it.
You-
I'm just like, I didn't feel like paying for it at the theater. It's not a big deal.
sorry, I'm trying to.
Whereas Frozen 2,
Oh my God, I'm trying to fire
I'm
some
dragging
rockets.
Freddy to watch that. Sorry, everybody.
Let it snow.
Also, an internet user said, this is the description of RimWorld. RimWorld is a sci-fi colony sim driven by an intelligent AI storyteller inspired by Dwarf
cool.
Fortress, Firefly, and Dune. That's cool.
What? All the above?
That sounds really cool. Well,
That's cool. That's just a big old word salad of awesomeness. Hopefully if it lives up to, but somebody else mentioned that. I don't know if you're the same guy that mentioned it the other day. Or, oh boy. They killed him? Who the hell killed them all like that? That was way too easy. Here, see through walls, everyone. I do love the sci-fi abilities, but that's why I wish that it was on that it was just a skin for Battlefield. Because there was a sci-fi Battlefield game. I forgot what it was. It was in between 1942 and the next one. I think. Anybody remember the old Battlefield game?
I know, I was not super into it.
No, yeah.
So who would win, Mace Windu or Starkiller? Mace Windu. Forget it.
Well,
I said it wrong.
Starkiller because he's just kind of broken.
That's what other people said.
Yeah.
And then someone said the Gonk Droid. Thank you.
Yeah, really.
Because Gonk Droid would beat all of them.
I love how if you roll as Chewbacca, you go slower.
I wish I'm gonna remind me to bring the battery packs because I want to light them up.
Oh,
while we
that's
play.
true.
And then you guys will see like his little blinking lights. It'll be.
How do you?
You know, it's not like a big deal, but it'll be cool.
Oh, there you go. How,
I'm
man?
a nerd.
What the F? I know.
Yes,
It's
exactly like
fast.
a Band of Brothers type show that follows rebels or stormtroopers. That's what I mean. That's why. So I don't know if you guys have watched The Man in Hightower. It's basically like an alternate history type show where like Hitler won World War II, and so there's still rebels trying to take down Hitler, and there's still the people that
How the hell did I crouch?
support Hitler and all that
There you
stuff
go.
because he's taken over. And so you see the perspective of like the rebels as they're trying to like infiltrate, and then basically what we would be our Imperials. Like you would watch the rebels and the Imperials, and like you would get stories of how growing up in like certain planets was good or
Shit.
bad.
Back
But
up.
there's gonna be rebels where like the Empire came in and totally destroyed their planet, and then there's gonna be
rebels that like 'em.
Imperials and rebels that kind of
Imperials that like 'em, I
There's
mean.
even gonna be rebels that flip over.
Yeah, that's true.
I mean, because the Imperials, if they're smart, some of the high-ranking rebels, I would be like, hey, listen, I'm a Moff. I know your planet's in my system. Let's strike up a little deal, you and I, and
definitely where citizens get annoyed at all the rebel shenanigans.
yeah, citizens,
Well.
especially on some planets where maybe like the rebels
Where the Republic sucked.
or the Republic sucked or they went too far. Like that was one of the reasons they lose a bunch of planets in the Clone Wars, if you think about it, because they felt that they had kind of been left behind or forgotten by the Republic, and basically the Empire came and was like, hey, listen, I know that you guys need food and water. How about we bring you some of that and you be on our side instead?
Y'all trying to get that water?
Try and get that water.
The Republic can't provide water.
I don't know.
Ah!
It was the first thing I could think of.
Oh my
Yeah,
Grievous.
Solo for me was a fun adventure. It wasn't like a.
It ain't
Rogue
no
One-
biggie.
Of the newest movies, Rogue One's still
Damn
by
it.
far. I don't know why
I
that
know.
movie just like.
A lot of people hate Rogue One, but every
I
time I
love that
rewatch
movie.
it with the clips, I'm like, I like it, man. And he said he stood it for an hour and a half. That's what we were worried. If you go to Galaxy's Edge, I imagine
Yeah,
the
Manic
lines are going to
Man.
be insane for a while.
We were thinking of going, and then since we're like down in Miami, we were within the cone of like
And
the
the
hurricane coming to
hurricane.
hit, and we were like, you know what? Let's just hunker down, because we had like
Somebody's
our whole,
sneaking up
we
on
had
us.
like my family's business, and we had our families, and we were like, you know what? Let's
Got
just
'em.
forget it.
Hurricane.
We were tempted though, especially when that cone was. I was like, kind of like, this thing's not gonna even touch us, and it didn't look like it was really gonna touch Orlando, and it was like Sunday, and I was like, Freddie, we should drive up to Orlando.
The Cone Wars.
Yeah.
I know. We were very, very, very close
We were
to going
so
to Galaxy's
close
Edge.
to going to Galaxy's Edge.
You
And
won't
we were
even
gonna
know.
go like Sunday or Monday.
Anybody else seen it? I don't even know.
It was. We were horrible people. Oh, I'm playing now.
There was
Yay!
some Starbound. No, I didn't hear about that internet user, but I'm sure there is a angry, outraged nerd committee for everything. Oh, okay,
Oh,
that's
nice.
cool. Very nice, Medic Man. How many times have you been? Just
I really
twice?
want to go, but I want to see. I'm trying to contact someone there to see if we can bring Gonk, because
Yeah.
technically you're not allowed to bring anything that covers your face. But I'm like, if you guys escort us, can I
But
bring my
I'm
robot?
a robot. What
This
is it?
is how I feel.
Electrostab, what do you think? Zeb's bow rifle. Can't you get it in here? Or you could get it in the other Battlefield, or Battlefront 1, you know, the new one. You could get the bow rifle. And, or Electrostab. I didn't see the context, Esmeralda, let me know. Questions, which planet is better, Kashyyyk or Felucia? I don't know. I just love the look of Kashyyyk more, so I'm biased. But Felucia, just to walk around in, got all the crazy, cool, organic stuff. I don't know, they're just different for different reasons. The landscape.
I don't remember
cool.
Kashyyyk enough.
Kashyyyk, where the Wookiees live.
I know, but I don't remember like whether I like one more than the other, really.
Yeah.
I don't think I have.
I think the map in here is a little bit more visually boring. But it's just so cool to see the Wookiee architecture and run around in the Wookiee houses.
I think they're about the same level of fun. Like
I know, but then the crazy creatures and weird old graphics on Felucia are pretty
but
damn
they
cool.
also, this Battlefront doesn't really have that many creatures that attack you and stuff
Not
on
creatures.
the map, right?
Yeah, I just meant like the vegetation.
Well, is this map the first time that they have the vegetation, or did they have
You
like
mean
something on
exploding
Kashyyyk?
vegetation?
Yeah.
I don't know. I don't remember.
Cause
I love how
kinda
pissed
cool
off
if they're
Anakin
like
looks.
working to incorporate it.
Working to incorporate a thing that they
Thank
had
you.
in the old Battlefront.
I know.
It's crazy, people.
This one makes you
This
mad.
map is Geonosis with
Oh,
all the
boy.
termite dung hills. Alright, so do good, clone. Why aren't we droids? This is the best place to be a droid.
It's because it was the end of the game.
Just be a roly-poly flying around in
Roly-poly.
the caverns.
Oh, but that means you'll be a
I wonder
roly-poly.
what this creature is.
Is it supposed to be
Yeah, what could this creature be on Geonosis,
like a
guys?
crate dragon type creature?
I know, they have crate dragons on Geonosis? I didn't know this.
It's kind of cool.
Or is it a brunt? No, that's not there either.
Doink.
I don't know. What the hell could that be? I need help. I need lore help.
I need somebody help. Specifically by a Star Wars biologist.
You pulled the hyperspace lever. That's pretty cool.
Alright.
You can actually crash the Millennium Falcon ride. I don't know any details about how the stuff works over there. Juggernaut video coming up
know.
soon, by the way.
We're horrible.
Yeah,
we
but on
don't-
purpose, because
Yeah.
partially don't want to.
I know, because we live down here in Florida, so we're like, we're definitely going within the first year it's out.
Yeah.
So why?
Kind of like all the movies. Besides this, because we should cover the trailers, but like if we know we're going to watch something or do something, we don't really look into it too much. Cause
I
then
ran in all the wrong
we're
directions.
going to do that.
Am I the team leader? Can I pick an objective?
No,
Nope.
yeah, exactly. I don't know. How do you call out objectives in this thing?
That's what I mean.
Maybe
like,
you
why
could.
can't I like direct
No,
my
yeah, you
team
can,
then?
You just got to have mics, dude. You got to talk to people.
We want you guys to talk to each other.
Hey, that's a real person. That's cool.
Even though we can't always be talking in life.
You can't give commands like thanks or need ammo. Well, there's no ammo.
Oh no! Stop shooting me.
I do not understand. Because in the old Battlefront, you had the ammo, I think, right? Did your regular guns have ammo?
Oh no!
I know that the Gonk droid was an ammo droid. I don't remember if that was just for grenades or for what you calls it. For your actual blaster ammo too. And you used to live in Florida. Texas is hotter. Yeah, but is it muggier?
Sorry.
100 degrees some days. It gets pretty damn close. And where you feel it, like the real feel, whatever you call it, that'll be over 100 degrees sometimes.
Lord and Savior.
But at least we got cool weather. Like everybody gets freaked out about hurricanes, but
This
but,
time
like,
of
the
year
tropical
is like
storms are
really
cool.
nice for us.
Yep.
So if you want to go to Galaxy's Edge, plan for
Yeah,
like an
that's true.
October.
Nah, yeah, like but even December gets hot.
Well, the
Like
thing
January,
about
February.
November, December is that the kids start getting time off
Yeah,
school, and then everybody's like, "Oh, we're gonna go to Disney because it's the perfect time of year," and then you have the long lines again.
Yeah.
That's a tip to the 50 people,
Yeah, really.
to everybody here. You
Obi-Wan or Snoke? Is that even a question?
Oh, come on! I shot that guy like 50 times.
That's kind of funny. Let's just make like a clone. I mean, they should make like a Snoke prequel thing, some sort of comic, just to annoy everybody, where Snoke's just like this incredible badass that we should have seen. And you'd just be like, why did you make that? And they said the 2006 one, there was ammo for the guns. Cool, so regular blasters. Because then if that's true, then you could have had that. You could have had support roles, you know. I guess the droids, how would the droids be support though? I guess just your regular B1s would come with different stuff on them. They'll just have different backpacks or something.
I know, I
'Cause I get that
I
it's
don't have the
different.
answers, but
Yeah.
something.
But your droidicas and your commando droids essentially act like
But even
like vehicles.
even
They
the
act
way
like
the
different
squads
units.
work, like if
Dum,
I
dum.
wanna like team up. Oh Christ, I fucked up. Let's say I wanna like team up with my squad. When I spawn, the default is just a default spawning. It's not necessarily. Oh Christ.
Woohoo!
Oh, this is a perfect. Oh, I
You
survived.
survived.
Oh.
What amazing plastoid armor. Kaminoan creations at its finest. Pretty sweet.
All right, let me show you what I mean. So I want to come in as, or you know what?
Huh.
Let me change characters because I want to do something. All right, let's say I want to come in as this guy. The default isn't necessarily. I don't know what the default is.
I mean, you can go over here, but I guess he's dead.
I know, but I'm saying like
Let's
this
see, he's
isn't.
alive.
I guess I feel like they added this after they were like, oh, people
No,
might
yeah,
want
this
to
wasn't
like.
a thing, or it didn't look like this at least
Yeah, so
when it released.
I guess it's just for me shows that.
Yeah, they didn't care about the squad component
Yeah,
at first.
exactly.
Yeah.
That they realized after the game was out, like, like
See,
they're trying
I'm-
to play together.
I'm old enough to remember when. Well, I've told the story before. Before there was even talking over a mic, you had Battlefield 1942, where you could give like commands. You'd say like, "I spotted the tank," and then somebody'd say, "Roger that," and then a frickin' plane came out of nowhere and blew up the tank that was pinning me down. And I was like, I just communicated with a stranger. Like, we just coordinated a goal in a video game. That was mind blowing. And then they had Xbox Live, and everybody used to have a mic and actually talk on Xbox Live.
Oh Christ!
And it was fun. You used to roast people, and it was a lot more fun. But now nobody talks on the mics, as I say, without us having mics.
We're
It's
talking
because
to them.
it died off over like the past, I don't know, since towards the end of Xbox
Everybody
360.
started getting either annoyed or like not understand. I don't know.
Yeah, no, just people started muting people because people would just scream and do all kinds of dumb stuff. But there was a time when most everybody default would be talking on the mic, and now I feel like it's a lot more rare. The Jedi with the tall head, Coyote Mundi, the cone head Jedi. Yeah, that'd be cool. I don't really know what he would bring to the table that would be different from the other Jedi. Like, what would be his cool
Wait.
ability?
Let me ride the tank.
And what do you call it?
Oh yeah, can I spawn on the tank or is the tank a one-person spawn thing? Like I could hop
I'm
in a
not sure.
plane with you.
I know, right? And that's the thing too. So we realized that we were playing some Battlefield the other day. It's like the maps are too small. It's because Battlefield's so big that you can have. You're not always in the craziness, so you can fly your plane. You can set up your tanks. You can decide to go hit objectives with your team.
Oh no!
Rut-row.
Ruh-roh.
It's the Sith Lord who was supposed to inherit the galaxy. He was Sidious's best friend. What happened?
I don't understand why he was so mad at me.
Yeah, really. I will always understand why Maul is angry.
But why at me?
He was the chosen friend. He got passed over for multiple people.
found
Is that
the
all
hiding
people?
hole.
Or is that just random background?
I think he has a random background.
That's pretty cool. Yeah, that's just random.
Oh no!
That's pretty cool.
It looked like friendly fire, but I swear it
The
wasn't.
Star Wars VR games have not. What do you call
Sir,
it?
they're
Watch out.
coming for us.
Yeah, but
Thank you.
they had one at Star Wars Celebration, and the line was so insane that we didn't do it. The
Oh, what?
Vader VR thing.
Oh yeah. Yeah, we were like,
I was like, I
forget
don't
it.
know, man.
We'll just buy it.
That line experience kind of
Oh,
sucks. That's why
no.
it's cooler just to talk to people and look at cosplays. I still think cosplays and merch are the two most interesting parts of cons. Because panels get filled up.
The
and then-
panels are cool when the cons know they're really big and they broadcast them.
Yeah,
but
really.
The weird thing was like there's some cons that like broadcast
You couldn't hear it
multiple
at
stuff,
Celebration.
and then some cons you can't. And,
Yeah, like Dragon Con has a TV channel.
well, they take over Atlanta.
Yeah,
That's-
you can watch it
con is
on
crazy.
TV. But Celebration, it was both quiet, right? When they did play some stuff, it was too quiet, and then they didn't play all the panels.
Oh, well, I was a little mad they cut off. So they
Oh,
said that they
that's
were gonna
right.
broadcast the panel, but then only the people that got into the panel got to watch the whole thing. If you were watching it like at one of the stages that they were broadcasting the panel, you didn't see whatever it was that they showed. It ended up getting like leaked or something anyway, like within seconds.
Yeah.
But it was just like.
Yeah. They ended up
I
putting
just
out
felt like
online.
that was. Weird. I don't think it was maybe planned, but.
Warhammer nerd, definitely let me know. Definitely post that question again because I want to write it down. Or let me just text it right here. Because that'd be such a funny, simple video. I don't know for sure. It's like a plasma ball thing. Yeah, I don't really know. What Boston asks when he hands, and they go, and they give the whole celebration thing, and he hands over the thingy. It's like a little plasma ball.
Yeah, the ball of life, I call it.
Yeah. Life Boss Nass. Who has the best name?
Why is it always the same guy I run into?
You know that in one of the behind the scenes things, whatever, on one of the DVDs, he talks about how the actor just made up improv that. Remember, we watched that.
The what?
And he goes. When Boss Nass does that thing.
Yeah.
Yeah. He just like.
Yeah, he just
I
did
forgot
that,
what
right?
line he had, and he's like, I think he just made it up. I'm pretty sure that's what happened. If anybody remembers that detail
I feel bad. I don't
from
remember.
episode 1 behind the scenes, like
But
all that weird
because it sounds familiar.
DVD extra content stuff.
Oh, come on.
Yeah, man. Of course, I played the Battlefront on. Well, yeah, I played it on PS2 as well. Didn't they have it for Xbox? I guess regular Xbox. Yeah, I was a PS2 boy. And
Sorry.
yeah, that was a lot of fun times. I sometimes wonder, you know, you're just older, so things don't have the nostalgia. You're not a kid playing all day. So will kids now have the same nostalgia and love for these ones as much as we like the old Battlefronts? Maybe. That doesn't mean that it's equally good either, even if it were true. Because they're definitely more bare bones. Like when we played them recently, like before this one came out, so like 2 years ago, we were playing and streaming the other, you know, the original Battlefronts, and they're not as exciting as people remember. But something about the time was so crazy for the time, and no games really today feel like they're so crazy for the time. They don't really feel like they're taking any big jumps.
See, the default just puts you at the back of the effing map.
Well, yeah.
I couldn't remember, but it's just like, why? I don't know.
Yeah. It's never been brought up with the orbits. Yeah, and then it's got to be mentioned in some weird old book or something. So we'll see. It's the power up from Lego Star Wars. It's pretty funny. We never played the Lego Star Wars games, but everybody says they're really good.
I played a little bit of something. I don't remember
You
where.
played that weird figure game thing. Anybody remember, what were they called? You'd put the little figurine on a thing, and then they would pop into your game.
No, but that was
Different?
Yeah.
I might have played a little bit. Somebody must
I
have
played.
had it.
Someone had it because I remember.
Something's
but
in
it
my
was like
eye.
in GameCube or something. It wasn't like any other new
Oh,
things.
yes. I never finished my story about the airsoft. Point is, this guy had some crazy. The airsoft is fun. Everybody should go do it. Don't be worried about getting hurt. It does not hurt like you would think. When you get the adrenaline and you're running around, the sting goes away. But this one guy had an insane sniper. I mean, it shot like a DMR, I guess. And he just had the super thick green laser. And so we were playing a night game. And I took out some dude being super stealthy, sneaking through the bushes, like long as hell, to get up to this guy. Took him out and came around. And so, you know, they're calling out, "Oh, I've been hit, medic." So, like, whoever on his team knew that somebody must be over there. And just a green laser just zip, flew up. And I jumped and turned, and it just got me bang on my head here, my neck, and my back. Big old welts. That shit was crazy. And Elise was a ref.
Yes.
She only got shot a couple times.
Yeah, but as soon as I called ref, everybody was like, "Oh," because the thing was, I was wearing a big like shirt, so I didn't get sunburnt. I didn't get shot in the arm.
Yeah.
But the shirt was green, like the green team that they were playing against.
Yeah.
So I was like, I understood it. It wasn't
Yeah,
that
there's
of
just
like.
strays. There was 2 times where I jumped and was shooting and got somebody, and they didn't get me. I told them, like, both of them got upset. They thought they got me. I'm like, you really didn't.
Oh,
Luckily,
boy.
one time there was a ref, like, right there. He's like, no, I didn't get you.
What is this thing?
That just shoots, and it gives you, like, your surroundings.
Fuck.
But it's really
Sorry.
fun. Some of the kids, they call it speed ball, where they just play in like close quarters and they just shoot a whole million rounds. Same thing in paintball. The paintball hurts a lot worse. Like I saw somebody in the comments that, remember when I used to play that? Kids are just dumped. They just fire fully auto, and it's not really. I didn't really find it fun. They just kind of pin you down forever, just shooting endless ammo. It feels like.
Partner was fighting me that the paintball would be better. I'm like,
that's so
no,
insane.
all right, bro.
Now you're just making up stuff.
You go for it. No, I told him, I'm like, listen, you want to do that? You want to get hit with a paintball at the range and velocity that they shot the BB at?
Yeah, really.
Go
Yeah, one,
for
you
it.
couldn't play as exciting as you can play
I'm
airsoft.
not gonna play.
Because there were times where we were super close, like ran around the corner within like 10 feet of each other. And you know, we're just spraying each other, and those didn't hurt. Those didn't even leave any marks, I don't see. But that green laser boy in the nighttime, it literally hit me thump, thump, and I was like, oh my God. And you have like a little, it's called a dead rag. You pull it out in red so everybody knows you're hit. I'm like, I'm dead. Stop it. Oh my God. It was something else.
Oh no. Damn it.
But yeah, all of the shots would have been like that in paintball. Getting shot on your bare neck in paintball, that happened to me once, and it's like hard to breathe. You're taking a big time out. So yeah, I definitely recommend some airsoft with people. You gotta get a lot of people going, a lot of, that's not true though. If you used to play airsoft when I was a little kid, the little cheap Walmart guns, it'd just be like 3 of us. It'd be fun.
We used to have the cheap Walmart guns.
Yeah, when you get hit in the head too. Yeah, it's true at the house too. Yeah, paintball hurts a lot more. I got shot in the mouth because you wear like a mouth guard even in airsoft. You don't have to. I highly recommend it. The guy that shot me at nighttime, yeah.
Wear your mouth guard.
Her cousin said he saw a guy lose chipped part of his tooth because like the green laser sniper guy, that would have knocked your tooth. I don't know, if not out, it would have chipped it. But I had the little, it's like a little metal wire mesh thing, and it hit there and it exploded, and I was like, yeah. But in paintball, the same thing happened, and it just numbs your entire mouth because the whole paint just explodes, and both tastes really gross, and it shit stings for a while. Yeah, definitely recommend that. And they have tons of really cool looking Star Wars airsoft guns, which hopefully we'll get someday.
Oh, we're gonna get them.
Yeah, that's crazy, Commander JJ. I can't. Even just the weapons looking better is cooler too, I think. But to each his own, I guess. But I definitely, nobody's gonna tell me that paintball hurts less. That's just insane. So since Vicious Sith Empire was an expanded universe faction, was able to fight the Old Republic for 30 years, constantly are even stronger than both the Grand Republic and the CIS. Yeah, I'd say so. Just because everything in the Old Republic is stronger and crazier. Like we were saying earlier about The Force Unleashed, because it's a video game, they kind of go crazy with their abilities. So I already grabbed a whole bunch of video.
Oh no, it's this guy again.
It's that red guy. It's that red horny guy.
No.
The Gravestone, right? Yeah, Gravestone. It's an Old Republic ship that can it shoots like a whole big concentrated beam thing. Takes out like a whole bunch of capital ships at once. So yes, almost all the Old Republic stuff is stronger, but it's also kind of unfair. Because where do you make like a meta lore point and go, we're being a little silly? It's kind of like comic characters. Characters in comics are often stronger than anything you see in the movies. How long is the stream? 2 days straight? No, probably like just another, 15 or something?
Yeah.
Yeah, we're probably just going to go to like 7:30. 7:40.
Sounds about right.
Meta, what was the dart that killed the bounty hunter in episode 2 called? Yeah, what's it called precisely? They do mention that for sure in one of the visual dictionaries there for Django.
Dang.
I remember what it was called though.
Get away from my LAAT.
LAAT. Like why? If this was Battlefield, you could fly LAATs yourself. I remember when they announced that. I assumed that's what they meant. And then it was like, no, the LAATs are on rails. I was like, that didn't even cross my mind that was an option.
That was kind of sad.
A 3D model of speeder tank. It shows up in one comic, and there are like 2 photos of it. That's cool as hell. I guess that's true. We got big news. The Patreon is we met our $150 a month goal, so we're gonna go buy X-Wing. So I guess we'll do some X-Wing streams every now and then.
Yeah.
And we're gonna try and figure out some local stuff.
We want to hold X-Wing tournaments.
X-Wing stuff. Yeah.
I'm gonna just say it because I want to do it.
Yeah, no, we should. Be fun. Like, I don't know how that would translate to video content, if it would. If anything besides just streams.
Might just be fun.
Yeah, but it should definitely be fun.
At least would be interesting because maybe we could stream some of the games.
Yeah.
We wouldn't make for very good announcers, but we'd be the announcers to start with, I guess.
We'd be like, this other shippy thing. They'd be like, you did a video on it. I'd be like, my memory.
Oops.
No, so good. Oh, yeah, the saber dart. Okay. Yeah, wait a second. Yeah, of course, the saber dart. That's the whole thing that Dex Rex knows about and all that, so. I mean, Dexter Jetster.
Dexter Jetster.
I know I call him Dex Rex. That's funny. Look at how cool this shit looks. It's cool the size, to see, the size comparisons that we do in the videos match up. Because when the hell do you really see a HMP droid gunship right next to a LA-18? But that's about what I remember, doing on the little visual thing. Now I want to play the old Battlefront. You can. I'm telling you, it both gets so quirkily fun. It's both fun in like a sense that it's.
I'm coming for you.
I don't know,
Yoda.
it's so unique. But like there's more going on in these games, but there's some charm or something that's lost. Watch out! Oh boy!
Oh come on!
But there's just cooler shit too, though.
Come on, it's not fair.
And it of course looks cooler sometimes.
I feel like this guy has it out to get me, and the guy in front of me keeps walking in front of all my shots.
The little Muppet won't fight the red horn dude. I always wonder if people join the stream that didn't know us and then just think we like have no clue what Star Wars is. How funny that would be. Yeah, everybody remembered it was called Saber Dart. Very good. This was just a test.
We don't know.
I already knew it. I was just testing you guys.
Oh yeah, that's what I was doing.
Oh, look at that. Come on, double kill. You killed Snow Snake. Snow Snake the Snowflake.
Oh, come on.
The so fake Snow Snake.
Come on.
See, these are all real people because what's cool is they added a lot of what do you call them, NPCs
oh no,
or something?
I should have spawned on whatever this guy's name was. Oh, this
Muppet
was a
Man.
horrible idea.
Somebody shooting you in the back.
Idea.
That's bad tactics. Okay.
I lost my ARC trooper because I was being a turd.
Yeah, really.
Enforcer. Oh, come on.
I just thought about literally the strategy I was describing and that we do in Battlefield, where since you can heal each other, you run out, and then if you die, you show you show them where the enemy is, and your medic can heal you. I was literally doing that when we played Airsoft because it was kind of dead in this one really important spot, but I was suspicious that it wasn't dead, so I said I'm just gonna stand up. So I just stood on this tall log, and I just looked around, and then I just told our team, I was like, I just stood up there for a while. Nobody shot me, so we're good. We're clear. It's the Soviet-Russian strategy. Hey, just run over there. If anybody mows you down, we'll know. Thanks, comrade. How do the Gungan shield generators work? We kind of cover that in a shield, like how do shields work video. We kind of get into all of them. And I really intended that to have a lot of like, try and incorporate real science or how it could work. But that was a nightmare. And they just honestly don't care about the lore on that stuff. It's kind of inconsistent. And, Medic Man saved you hours and hours of research. It's just space magic. Delta Squad or Omega Squad? I gotta go with Delta Squad. You ever think to be space battles like the PS2 Battlefront where you board ships? That's what I thought this was. I thought that there would be versions where you were on land and then versions where it was just ship to ship. So, and I thought it would be opposite, where you go from land to outer space, where then you would be in spaceships. Like you wouldn't spawn as a troop. Now everybody spawns as a Star Chef. He saw him.
Oh.
He was the anointed one.
I'm Obi-Wan.
So I don't know how that's not a game mode, but they gotta, I don't know, they gotta keep trickling content out to us, I suppose. It's how DLC will die, right? There's not gonna be any DLC, it'll just be games
Come on.
are not full. They just keep giving you a little bit of content.
Yeah, like
They give you a week's worth of content at a time.
originally, the whole point of the DLC, I guess they were like saying that back in the day, the whole point was that you were basically investing in the thing that they were going to come out with.
creating new stuff.
But like now they're just giving us partial games.
Yeah.
That they already kind of have worked out, and they're like, yeah, we know we're going to do that.
Yeah,
We're just going to take our time with it.
Yeah, so with no paid DLC, like major stuff, not just cosmetic stupid stuff, it's like, well, because Battlefield 5 is kind of doing that in the sense that they don't really have a lot of maps, but I'm like, they keep, every month we get like a new map or a new mode or something. So it kind of feels interesting. I'm like, it almost might be a better psychological way to do it.
We did it.
But, hey, Miguel Flores, thank you, thank you. What would you think of Star Wars going with real-life weapon manufacturers like ships? What do you mean? Elaborate. You mean like if we could do the real stuff? Is there like somebody giving a big shield bonus? Oh, it's probably Yoda, huh?
No.
Yoda's doing like a battle meditation.
I haven't seen people like heal or something.
Oh, really? Good.
But I haven't quite figured that out.
Oh, Criterion, but they made 17, right? Didn't they make the Battlefield 2, this one? But they just left, so they're not like supporting it anymore. Let me know if that's what you mean, Knight Rider. And Miguel, yeah, we still got that list. We still got it written to make the sort of. It's so cool to hear Yoda. Look at these two. Look at these two rascals. Yoda and Anakin just teaming up there. It's pretty cool. Do we ever see Yoda and Anakin team up in the Clone Wars? I'm trying to remember.
I can't say.
And remember, all you gotta do is just shoot at the thing when you make it through there. When you make it through this. What is going on here? I do love it. It's pretty easy to hit the recharge thing.
Damn.
Lord of the Rings Battlefront. I do remember a Lord of the Rings strategy game, a top-down strategy game. That thing was super cool. I never played it, but a friend of mine had it, and it was looked very awesome. And then there was that Lord of the Rings. You like go up a tower. You like it's like a horde. Fight all the enemies for each mode kind of game. That shit was super cool. You could have all kinds of different weapons. You play as different characters. I think it was multiplayer too.
Anybody got help?
Man, you young cats are missing out on all the cool games.
Go, 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 go. Nobody's looking in the hallway.
You know how you know that's kind of true, that perhaps a lot of the more creative games came out, on PS2s and stuff that really took a further step, is because my dad does not think that Pac-Man is more fun than today's games. It's like, but we still do feel like that was a kind of crazier. In those older games, something was captured. Do I think Delta Squad should have gotten more screen time? It's a funny question because there's so much Clone Wars era content that you could kind of say almost everybody. Like the 501st gets plenty of screen time. But really everybody else besides that, even a 212, doesn't get. You could argue that they could get more. You did that with one shot? You just got straight headshots?
No, I had some damage.
It's kind of crazy. Oh, okay.
Oh, we failed.
What do you guys think of Fallen Order? I don't know. Not much to think yet.
It's gonna be interesting.
We like multiplayer games. You guys knows that.
But sometimes we like, if it's a good story, we're gonna play it through.
I can do one more round, guys. One more round. Yeah, anything that's a good story should be cool. I wish I still haven't actually.
Is it still the same game?
Played the Battlefield storyline. Isn't that funny? I never played the whole Iden Versio. It looks super cool. I'll grab clips.
We did play it though.
You played it.
I
was just making videos. And I was like kind of watching it in the background. I was like, all right, I'll get the
in my defense, he told me we had to play through it.
No. It was a helpful thing. I'm just saying, like, it was. Oh my god, I almost died from that one freaking. Take a seat, Wookie. We don't like your Wookie kind. Jesus.
Yeah, so he said like Lockheed Martin making fighters, H&K making blasters, and ship.
Oh, like who they would be? I guess they're analog. Like if. Yeah, like who? Like I don't know. I guess Lockheed Martin would be either Sinar or just Kuat.
Yeah,
right?
I think these things kind of do exist. They're just not really.
Like so, Sinar Fleet Systems makes a lot of the ships, like you know, all the TIE variants and all that jazz. A Kuat makes all the big ships. So who makes all the giant, real, you know, U.S. Navy capital ships? I don't know. That would be Kuat. That'd be Kuat for sure, though.
The UTAT and ATAP deserves more screen time. All the UTAT did was explode. And that writer said this.
There is a UTAT?
UTAT.
No, I'm saying in Clone Wars. I'm trying to remember. There's no the weird hover one that we see on Megiddo that gets blown up. I don't think that's in the Clone Wars at all. And is the ATOT is the open transport thing that we see on. Oh boy. That we see on Felucia. I don't know if that's in the Clone Wars. And some ridiculous things like the. Ow. What was it that wasn't in the Clone Wars? There's something huge. Oh, a lot of the CIS stuff, like the Hellfire tank, not in the Clone Wars. I don't think. Are there snail? Yeah, there's snail tanks in the Clone Wars.
You're talking about like
Clone Wars TV show. Like it's missing.
Yeah, it's missing a bunch of vehicles.
Yeah, a lot of clone stuff. I mean, a lot of droid stuff. I guess they have most of the clone stuff. Hey, how come I can't be first person in my tank?
They broke it.
Uh-oh. I see the red horn.
Like, it's kind of funny that they would make it one-person tanks. Like, wouldn't they normally have multiple people in them anyway?
I forget. I think so. Yeah, pretty sure on the cross-section. Hey, man. Hey, that's that guy Snow Snake that you murdered.
I know. So I'm kind of hoping... We're really excited for the Mandalorian because it's going to be in the Outer Rim, I think, right? Or at least it's going to be. It's at least going to be in places like they're kind of talking about places that we haven't been before. So I'm excited. I feel like if that show can't expand the universe, then
yeah. Or if that's a dud, it's like, oh man, come on, man. But I doubt it. A lot of people, even like we said, like Bill Burr, like people that don't care about Star Wars, make fun of it. They seem like it's going to be pretty cool.
Yeah.
Not to overhype. You never want to, like, I don't know, bring too much into it. That's what happens a lot with Star Wars. Oh my jeeves.
Yeah, he goes, Medic Man said all they had was the AAT and MTT for the Clone Wars. The snail tanks show up, like, in, like, just the Zillo Beast episode, and then the Blue scene from the movie. We made our Spartan armor. We made like in 2015.
Yeah.
So it was our first ever.
That's our first. Yeah.
That's our like first real cosplay build like that, and then
first
Miguel
cosplay was Solid Snake from Phantom Limb.
Yeah, and then between that,
it's not Solid Snake.
We made the Orc before or after Chief.
Before, I think.
Yeah. So Chief was our first armor build in the sense of like a space armor build.
Yeah, like a big one. We just kind of
the Orc we just kind of made like a shoulder piece, and it wasn't like an intricate.
But you did make the dragon mask, the dragon head.
Yeah, but we ended up not even being able to really use it.
But it was cool. It's like one of my favorite props. It's there on the thing. It's one of everybody's favorite props.
Miguel said, I mean, Star Wars buying designs from these companies so you don't end up with an unrealistic X-Wing and with something along the lines of a YF-23. The thing is, like, they also want it to be creative and to be kind of cool, so I think they should maybe, like, talk to companies or engineers.
Yeah, I wish they definitely consulted more.
Yeah.
That's what's supposed to be cool about The Expanse, which we talked about a bunch. We haven't seen it.
But
hold on.
Yeah, The Expanse is way more realistic, and they do consult and scientists and all this other stuff.
Yeah, supposedly it's the most accurate.
They do a bunch of like
show.
Research. Star Wars doesn't do as much research, but I think that with Disney, they're at least getting a more consistent
Yeah, and sometimes that's fine. Like, sometimes it's, look, I always say the cool factor is why you like Star Wars. You didn't like Star Wars because you're like, oh, the iteration of proper space physics.
Yeah, but that's the thing. So I know that an X-Wing wouldn't fly, but that's that's the look.
Well,
They thought it looked cool, so...
Nobody critiques is that, how do they turn around? Like, how do they break?
I mean, all of it's broken, but if you think about it, the thing was that when they first made Star Wars, they were doing it with, like, miniature models, so...
Yeah.
They had to work, too, with whatever materials they had.
And that's the whole, it literally just says a World War II in space. Yeah, Lucas never intended it to be deeper than that. And I think he would kind of not like all the lore. He's a bit of a hypocrite because then he, you know, allowed all these lore books to be made and all these expanding stories and things, but...
Bye, fake nuke.
Fake nuke, see you around. We'll
Elites are better than Spartans. You can't change my mind. Grunts are better than all of above.
Yeah.
Change my mind.
Yeah, really.
Oh.
Yeah, we want to make
Drop
a grunt.
the mic. Yes, I want to build 20 goal. I want to make a grunt. And then spray paint the Meta Nerds logo on his back.
I know, how
like, act like he fell asleep and we spray painted it on him.
It'd be so fun to sneak into Star Wars Celebration as a grunt.
And then also bring Gonk. Because
Yeah.
I also, 2020 goal, would like to build a second Gonk.
A mega gonk?
Hello there.
What kind of gonk? What's up, High Ground?
What up, what up?
We have
and
the High Ground now.
Grand Cato's here.
Grand Cato in the building. Wait, somebody's up there? I was just blind firing. Ow, come on.
I feel like there was another question, but I can't find it.
Oh, watch out. There he is. Oh, there we go. I got these. I just love the way when you play as the commando droid, it doesn't feel like you're super OP. You know, you're like, oh man, I'm not as stealthy as I want to. But when you're a regular trooper fighting against them, you're like, I can't hit these little buggers. Bye-bye. And that's one of my favorite, the STAP is one of my favorite Star Wars creations that is just like not that impressive, not interesting. It's just a little thing to... I hate that you can't run people over.
Oh, that's true, because you don't have any wheels.
I'm a hover, yeah.
And you're like trying to run over droids.
Yeah,
so it doesn't even like affect
I'm not even going to heat them up. Yeah, I'm not going to mess with the gravity.
Oh, wow.
I guess I should mess with their chip innards. With their electro innards.
I don't know, an internet user, because not enough has happened for us to have a decision. It's, I don't know, it's... Things get bought by, I don't know. I don't have an answer.
Watch out.
Yeah, he wants to know if you had the power, would you make it so Disney didn't buy LucasArts? I'm like, not enough has been done to go against it, and LucasArts wasn't doing anything before Disney bought it. Like, they were just letting Star Wars kind of die.
And everybody says, oh, Star Wars is dead. It's like, what do you mean, though? Like, it's alive. You might not like the Star Wars. It's alive in.
Look, it's kind of like Pokemon. I relate it to Pokemon. I'm not crazy about the new Pokemon that came out. My OGs and my like Johto and Kanto region Pokemon are always going to be my dudes. But they do some stuff right, and everyone still enjoys Pokemon, so I can't hate it that much.
I'm just saying, it's really not dead.
Yeah.
But, and so, yeah, I don't care who owns it. Ideally, you could think about Disney would be the best people to own it because they have the most money and they're the largest, so they could bring about the best things and the best amount of best things. So no, I'm not upset that anybody owns it. I'm just upset at the execution of the individuals.
No, I want to give props to Temporary Alien, who's gone ahead and opened my mind. You can run players over, it just depends how close to the ground you are.
How do I get lower?
I guess like you have to like run into a cliff or something, and then maybe like.
Yeah, I was gonna say, can you come up below them too?
Unless he's just making a joke, in which case I look silly.
Hey. What the hell shooting
I mean,
at us?
AT runs over a battle droid in episode 1. I know, but in this game we can't run people over. I think.
Yeah. You can die as an organic, going underneath the MTTs on Naboo. Give it a try.
Oh, yeah, the Discord server. We kind of abandoned that.
We let it die.
We let it die.
We find it to be an improper use of your time.
Too much stress on everybody.
I just think it's kind of silly.
Or it was just like, I don't know, we didn't have the time to take care of it. We didn't have the time to be on it, and then it
You
kind
gotta
of...
overly explain it, that's all. I don't think I'm gonna make it to the boarding ship, man.
Oh. Ground level
Oh,
tends to
goddammit.
be wonky in my case. Speeders are a nightmare to me.
I didn't make it.
Can't see without jitter.
When you don't make it onto your ship, anybody in the comments know what is the negative effect that has?
Maybe
we
you
lose
get less
tickets?
time or
I didn't-
something?
I didn't, probably, right? Probably just, it's like when you gotta get out of the zone in Battlefield.
Yes, where the kids skip the instructions and now don't know what's going on.
Yeah, is that what happened? They probably explained it in the beginning.
They probably explained it like when they first show us this game mode, or before you pick it or
You
something.
playing this part, or you wanna? You're good.
Yeah, I could play.
Hopefully it's quick. Alright, let me just play as this Wookiee real quick. Let me run up in here. Temporary alien. Did you make it to the most disappointing event of the year? The raid on Area 51, your alien home.
Says the dog. On
Yeah.
2 legs.
Hey.
Like Chewie, you're the reason we believe in the Sasquatch.
I think. Oh my Jesus! What did I just discover?
This is a bad idea.
Oh my God!
You got
Please,
this.
please.
Oh.
Yes, that's all I wanted in life. Is to be a Wookiee and kill
A
a
droideka.
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 There you go. You can have something as well. Now, what if there was Halo Battlefront and you said it's called Halo?
It's called Halo.
I know, man. Everybody was mad at the last Halo, but I remember plenty of fun times
It-
playing on the thing. I know it was
it
the same thing we're
felt
saying
different.
here. Something felt a little hollow.
But it was definitely fun, and
What
I
if that's
liked.
just
I
like-
love that they incorporated the cliff hanging, the
Yeah,
like
yeah.
cliff, where like you could
grab
run
it,
up the
climb
walls
shit.
and climb up the walls and shit. I was like, oh,
Yeah, there was something that was snappier about it, but some of the maps definitely didn't have that good old capture the flag feel.
I'm not
I'd
gonna
love to
lie.
play some. Wait, they have it remastered on here, right?
Yeah.
Interesting. Guys, if it's remastered, people are playing Halo online on the PC, right?
Yeah.
Wow, what a sin that would be to play Halo with a PS4 controller. If you guys don't know, we're on PC right now, but we're using a PS4 controller.
I'm a nerd.
There's no negative effect. Hell, in here you don't keep the hero if you are on board. Oh, yeah. Yeah, I mean you can't ride on top of the tank. What was it, Halo fan? Yeah, the multiplayer was alright. I know, is that all people were... Well, no, people were complaining about the multiplayer too.
The multiplayer felt empty, and then something about the matchmaking wasn't. I don't know, or something.
Which is the
something was
one-
annoying about it.
Yeah. Who introduced the whole, what do they call them? Not requirements, requisitions? I don't remember what they were called. You would unlock little coins, little money in the game essentially, and you would buy. I thought that idea was super cool.
Ooh.
Where you would be able to get your own Banshee and go F things up. Halo 2, nobody's gonna change your mind about that. And I mean, even Halo 3 gets great, and then even the other one, the one you love the most. Reach, yeah.
Reach was where I actually started to play, and
Yup.
I was like, oh, this game is fun.
Yup.
And they added assassinations, because I was not a very good Halo player.
Rec packs, there you
I
go.
used to run up to you with the battle rifle, and I used to just like
Yeah, but
unload.
you'd always be doing pretty good.
Yeah.
Because we'd all teach her, yeah, but the DMR is better, you could do this, you could do that. And she's like, I'm just gonna run in with the assault rifle. It's like, but why? And she'd be like, I don't know. And you would try other weapons. Oh yeah, you just gotta shoot that thing.
Oh,
I think just shoot it at all, right? Yeah.
it's
No?
just this giant thing in the middle.
I think so. Or there.
Oh
Woo!
boy.
Grievous had something to say about that.
Dude, I didn't even know if I was shooting the right place.
Yeah, I think microtransactions are super cool. No, you didn't have to get microtransactions to get the rec packs. You would get them from just playing, from doing all kinds of stuff. I never noticed if they were, like, I guess you could just buy them in theory, huh? And just have a whole bunch.
I don't remember what
And-
the rec packs were.
And what, just play as a Banshee like the whole game or something? I don't remember if people were doing that.
Oh,
I guess
is
it's
that
a
when they
possibility.
did that big game mode
Yeah, yeah.
That's kind of what, that might have been the problem. I don't know.
I like that idea though. I just loved it. I loved, but like you said, something about the execution. Perhaps because the same thing as this game. It didn't have the dynamic with other players. You could do all this cool stuff like get a Banshee and all that, but you couldn't. It's kind of like this again, where it's like these might as well be all other smart NPCs. You don't really know you're playing with other people. Oh boy.
Sir, stop trying to kill my friend.
He's so freaking cool. We didn't get to play as droids today.
Oh,
I'll have to stream again soon. Oh, and Reach was Medic Man's favorite as well.
Thank you.
Thrawn deserves his own movie. Yeah, like a Thrawn.
Thrawn deserves his own series.
A Blue Man story. Yeah.
Sadly, movies are gonna.
I know the movies are gonna be like shows. That you're getting at, like they're just gonna be like hour and a half. That's just like 3 episodes of a show, or 1.5 really.
Oh, for real? That's why we. No, I don't want to go backward again.
Oh, we gotta cut it there, guys.
Yeah.
Yeah, sorry.
I have an appointment in a little bit.
Yep.
All right, you guys. It's been fun.
Whoa, what happened? How'd you do that? Oh, you good already?
Yeah.
That was cool. All right. Thanks everybody for coming by. Thanks, Miguel, for the super chat and all that stuff. Be sure to check out. You can check out the Patreon just so you see some of our goals, like the X-Wing thing, which we're going to get soon, maybe within the next
probably by the weekend.
days. So yeah, we're going to have some X-Wing stuff. Check out our picture of our Jack and Sally cosplay thing from our other Halloween stuff.
Oh, you put it there?
Yeah, I put it on the Patreon just because I was like, I was in an October mood. So
that's cool. Yeah, we're using the Patreon. We're starting to post more stuff now.
Yeah.
And then we're hoping that now for the month of October we'll be bringing some more Patreon
October
stuff.
Yeah.
Yeah.
So we'll see, and then I got some October Halloweeny videos.
Yes. We're gonna
next
be
one's
doing
about ghosts.
Yes.
Force ghosts. It's literally like a giant video on force ghosts, and it gets into every detail you'd want to. I kind of like the script, so.
And we're going
Hopefully the
to
video's
do creepy species. Dun,
Yeah,
dun,
yeah,
dun.
yeah.
Might be bringing some cool species stuff to the channel.
Yeah, that's
and
true.
then I'm going to be doing Inktober, hopefully.
Oh, yeah. So on Instagram, you'll see all the...
But I'll probably just be posting on the stories. I don't know if I'll be posting post.
Yeah.
But if you're participating, feel free to tag us.
Yep. So check all that stuff out. Instagram, Patreon, all that good stuff. But more important than all that, remember, the Force will be with you. Always.
Bye, guys.
It's a spooky Force ghost.
Spooky Force ghost.
Bye, guys.